third time we are back, except this time we're not back because we're alone. But it's okay though, because we're getting through this. So today is going to be a one-on-one. If you don't fuck with it, get the fuck out of here. If you fuck with it, you know what? Let me know, and you might see more. Who knows? Coronavirus might last longer than we think. But today's about really breaking down what the hell we're supposed to be doing right now. And I don't know, but I have an opinion. Just like everyone in this fucking world, I have a damn opinion. And I'm going to share it, and it's going to be great because I feel like not only did people, before all this happened, take life a little too seriously, but I feel like there's a large group of people that didn't take it seriously enough. And I'm not going to say which side I'm on, because for me, it's just kind of one of those things where, like, I don't know, like, I don't really think my opinion or my personal situation matters to the conversation. But I think we can all agree that this has been a time of, looking inward and really thinking about what the hell am I doing? Like, all right, obviously people are losing their jobs, and, you can't really look inward and say, oh shit, I shouldn't have been working at that job. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It is nobody's fault what is happening. But what is our fault is what we choose to do with the information that we get, the knowledge, the mindset. That's what we always talk about here on A Time Shared. There's people that are coming and they're hating on the fucking movement, the message. But you know what? There's a small group of people, but they are out there and they get the point. And for those people, we are here. And I am one of those people. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a part of the, you know what I mean? The fucking message, as much as I am a host, because I'm getting so much out of meeting people and doing the podcasts, but it's kind of more than that, like I'm here listening, I'm here trying to learn, I'm here trying to gain skills and knowledge, like I'm trying to continue to update my mindset and make sure that I'm up to speed and that I'm not getting left behind, because it sucks to get left behind, but it can happen. So I've personally, I don't know how long this is going to last. And I honestly don't know what's happening. I'm not going to sit here and drop conspiracies. But what I do think is going on is that, some kind of flu, some disease, who knows? Something's happening. And I just think that this whole coronavirus, this COVID-19, I think it's like a branding. That's what I think. I think it's like two people like get in a shootout down the street, and then the media shows up and starts throwing in like, oh, gang affiliated and Bloods, MS-13, whatever the hell, and then you got someone who has no idea what really happened, and they're like, oh shit, there was a gang shooting down the street, but it wasn't like that at all. That's what I think's happening right now. I think that there is a very serious flu pandemic virus thing. I don't know which one it is, virus, flu, who knows. What I do know is that it's killing people. It is, but, it's not what they're saying. It's not COVID-19, this crazy global lockdown of it is, but I don't know. Like, I just have a simple question, right? Like, I know a good amount of people. And I mean, if whoever's listening right now, I know that you know a good amount of people, whether you want to admit it or not. And those people know a good amount of people. And once again, I reserve the right to be wrong when I say this. But I have yet to hear anyone who knows anyone whose uncle's cousin's brother knew his sister's girlfriend, who knew this bad bitch from the group message, who was dating this guy that has coronavirus. Nothing. There's nothing. No one knows anyone. I haven't heard anything. Prove me wrong. I don't know. Fuck me. Prove me wrong. But that's the part I've been having a problem with, is I have yet to hear anyone. And look, I got a grandma. I shouldn't have drank right there. That fucking sounded like a closed statement. Pretty sure we all have a grandma. But I have a grandma that just sits around all day. I mean, actually, no, she doesn't sit around all day. But when she is sitting around, she's just on the phone and talking, brothers, sisters, relatives, whatever the hell. And I mean, if anyone is hyping shit up, it's her age group. And if anyone should be concerned, it's her age group. And yet she has heard of no one. Her people have heard of no one. One of her sisters son is a doctor, but not in like respiratory illnesses, just has his own clinic practice, and he hasn't heard anything. There's it's just people. She was talking to people in Turkey, people in God, what's the place called? It's not Austria. Talking to people in Syria, talking to people in freaking hell yeah, Michigan. So it's like, what the hell? That's all I want to know. I want to meet somebody. I want to, and don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who are claiming to have, COVID-19, but like, what happened to the flu? Like, why can't we have the flu anymore? Like, why can't I like hit like a hookah or something and cough, or like like no one can show any signs of anything anymore without it being COVID? Like, that's what this is now. People can't get sick. What happened to the cold? Like, I got the flu like 3 years ago, and you know what? Everyone was like, "Damn, he got the flu," but that was that. Sucked ass for like 5-6 days, and I got through it. Like, why is that not a thing anymore? Why is everything COVID-19? Because I do a lot of case studies, right? I mean, not case studies. I do a lot of like independent research, and YouTube is a great tool to like think for free. You get to just have a bunch of crazy ideas explained to you, and some of them are just, I'm sorry, too much for me. But what I try to do is I try to allow myself to be exposed to these crazy ideas, some that are right, some that are wrong. They're so crazy. And what I try to do is I try to say, all right, well, let me go fucking look this up. Like, what the hell? All right, that sounds great on a YouTube video, but what the hell is actually going on? Probably like 85% of the time I do that, it's full of shit. But there's a very small window of stuff that is reliable. And one of those things is the fact that they haven't this isn't like a once again, this is quote unquote novel, right? So no one's actually like closed the case on this. We don't actually know what this is, from my understanding, on a genetic level. I mean, yeah, SARS too. It looks like it resembles it. It's an Okay, that's fantastic. That's what it's doing. We get it. But like, you can test positive for HIV. You can test positive for fucking strep throat. But I don't, that we haven't actually gotten that far. We're just testing people on what? That's what I want to know. Like, well, what is this? Like, what is someone going and getting tested positive for? I don't get it. Because once again, like, why can't I just have the flu? Like, all right, if I quote unquote have coronavirus, which I don't, but let's say someone does, and they don't feel that bad, why can't they just have the cold? Like, why does that not exist anymore? That's the part I'm stuck on. So, I've been doing a lot of research, and from what I've found, no one's actually, capped the seal on the virus yet. I mean, yeah, a couple of people have said they've isolated it, but I mean, fantastic. Doesn't mean that they figured out what the fuck this thing is. So I'm just kind of like skeptical as far as the numbers, because it's kind of interesting how if you go to a hospital now and you're coughing, or even you have a fever, which relate to a lot of other things besides fucking coronavirus, out of nowhere, you have to be tested. You have to. It's against your will. You want to be treated, they're going to probably force you to get tested. I'd assume, what I've been hearing. Maybe what I'm hearing is full of shit. And so you're going to get tested, and you're going to test positive for coronavirus. But, why were you there? Why'd you show up? Was it because of coronavirus? Okay, great. You felt like you couldn't breathe. Fantastic. You ended up dying. That's horrible. But all right, cool. That sounds like a person who died from quote unquote coronavirus. We will attribute their death to coronavirus. But what about the person who has a pre-existing health condition, or the person who is just now finding out about a health condition that they had underlying whatever the hell, organ failure? What if I bleed eternally? Like, no. If you test positive and then you die, all of a sudden now your death gets attributed to coronavirus. And that's kind of the part I'm having a problem with, is because it's one thing from a medical standpoint to assess numbers and ratios in order to build like a quote unquote visual representation on what's happening and the scale of the epidemic. But to for all we know, give that information to the public. And once again, have it pushed through mainstream media, and even not even mainstream media, even just the people who are legit. They're not trying to be biased, but they're just, pushing information that they got from these health organizations, right? Yeah, here's my problem with that. These numbers are not accurate on both sides. Like, they're attributing a bunch of deaths that are probably not literally related to coronavirus. The person probably, quote unquote, had it and then ended up dying, tested positive, then died, right? And what about the people who haven't been tested? What about all the other people walking around who can't afford a test, don't have access to a test, or you know what? They just didn't get tested. They don't feel sick. They don't even want to leave the house to risk it. They're not going to get tested, right? So what happens to all the people that have it, that don't get tested, that don't have symptoms, all right? What about those people? Because if you throw those people in the mix, proportions look better. You got 10,000 people test positive, 220, whatever it is, all right? 200 people die, hypothetical numbers here. Okay, that's horrible. That's any person that dies because of a virus, that's horrible. That's a premature death due to an illness that could have been avoided. That's horrible. But for a person who's sitting at home watching TV, you're like, damn, all right, like 10,000 people, like 200, like that. The ratios are, there's a risk, but this isn't 30-40%. But when I'm sitting at home and I'm not educated on the underlying, what's it called? The underlying points, the details of coronavirus, whatever the hell. And I'm seeing these numbers. I'm losing my mind here, because not only are they disproportionate as far as the reality, they're just kind of causing fear and anxiety, which is only prolonging the issue. And on top of that, fear and anxiety causes a weaker immune system. I hope everyone is at least aware about that. So not only are they causing people a higher risk of contracting this quote-unquote virus by projecting them with unrealistic ratios, which are causing fear and anxiety, they're not giving a solution. It's not like no one's talking about the good things coming out of this. Like, I don't know if anyone, like 4 days ago or 5 days ago, I think it was, I don't even remember. I looked it up, and like 138 people walked out of New York hospital cured of coronavirus. Not cured, but like got over it or whatever the hell. No one's talking about that, right? Fuck that. Why would we talk about that? Who wants to know about the people who are surviving from coronavirus? That doesn't get clicks. That doesn't make money. It's like, what the hell? So, as annoyed as I am from this quarantine, I mean, shit, I'm making a video right now. I probably it's one of those things where it's like, we should be cranking out an interview. We should be helping people out. We should be putting a fucking message out there. But no, we gotta sit here and address this fucking coronavirus. All I can say is that, just like anything else at a time shared, just like anything else anywhere, we're just going to keep a good mindset, keep going through it. And once again, if you've been affected by this personally, forgive me for sounding, what's the word? It was on the tip of my tongue. Inconsiderate? No, insensitive. Forgive me for sounding insensitive. I'm not trying to. I just damn, I have a small circle, but I know a lot of people. I mean, we all do. I mean, anyone that has a social media following, anything. I ever went to a church, played a sport. I mean, fuck, enough people that know enough people that know. Like, I have heard nothing. Comment, prove me wrong. DM me. Be like, yo, fuck you, you piece of shit. My grandmother's uncle, whatever the hell. Prove me wrong. I want to hear it. I just haven't. So, you got to respect that up until this point. I'm just going off my own knowledge. And another thing that's kind of starting to piss me off is the idea of this stimulus, right? Like, what a better way than to get people to shut the hell up than to toss a little money their way. So it's like, okay, let's destroy the global economy, right? Well, here's the thing. Full disclaimer, I don't think anyone's destroying the global economy, because once again, we're not going to go down this conspiracy rabbit hole. We're going to talk about what we know, all right? No one has time for conspiracies, all right? No one's destroying the global economy, but something destroyed the global economy. Coronavirus. quote unquote, has destroyed the global economy. And all right, so that happens, and it's like, okay, I'm a super rich fucking billionaire or whatever I am. So, all right, coronavirus happens. So, what do we do? All right, well, we're going to make the best out of this, like, any smart person would. So, we're producing masks, we're doing sanitizer, we're doing this, we're converting our blah, 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 blah into testing center, whatever the hell people are doing, all right? That's great. But from the government standpoint, it's like, okay, so this coronavirus shit's happening, and we got to keep people inside. And so we got to quarantine them. And you know what? We might have to push it out a lot longer than needed. So what are we going to do? Oh, I got it. We'll give them some money. All right. So not only have a shit ton of people who don't need the money gotten the money, but the people who need the money haven't gotten enough money. The hell's $1,200? Excuse me? I can't go to work for a whole month. You give me $1,200? What is this? Like, what the hell? So that's what I'm not understanding, the stimulus bullshit. Because if it's supposed to be aid relief, why aren't we actually relieving people based off their expenses? The amount of people that, you know what I mean, rely on them. Got what? $500 per kid under 17? Okay, no one's hearing about that. What if you got someone over 17 who's disabled, or has a fucking student? Like, what? Anything. I'm a student. My mom claimed me as a dependent. I didn't get shit. I didn't get fucking shit. So what the hell? I mean, it's one of those things where I'm just kind of like, wow, like there's a huge group of people who are turning this into a damn trend, and it's kind of hilarious. But for the people who were looking towards the stimulus to get actual financial relief, they're fucked right now. And then you have all these people who got their stimulus that don't actually need it. So they're chilling. They're sitting back chilling, and they're not pushing this issue anymore. Oh, we can stay inside. All I don't give a shit. Coronavirus can go on for however long. I'm getting free money now because I had a job last year. Like, what? All right. So because you had a job last year, you're getting money this year for not having a job. Like, I mean, shit, dude. I don't think someone who has a fucking like full-time job supporting kids should get the same amount as some piece of shit who's working at whatever the hell. Like, if you're that piece of shit working at whatever the hell, go fuck yourself. And if you're not, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. What the hell's going on here? Because I'm over here looking at my mom, and I'm like, all right, well, my mom's not cranking out racks, but she's getting the same amount as some fucking idiot who's what? Look, this is what really pissed me off. I saw a screenshot, or I saw a Snapchat story of somebody who happens to be a plug, quote unquote, Urban Dictionary term, drug dealer. Get over it. They happen to be a plug, and they put this on their story. It's a screenshot of someone saying, yo, got my bullshit stimulus check, right? I'm quoting this. Got my bullshit stimulus check trying to cop gas and wax. And to be honest with you, I laughed my ass off. But I later was like, what the fuck? Like, this is bullshit. People are just like turning this into a joke. No one even cares. No one wants the money. Like, we're trying to get back to reality here. And that's the thing, is that there really is no reality. But you know what I mean? Like, people flowing normally. I mean, fuck, you destroyed the general psyche of a human being on planet Earth. We get it. But just the daily flow. I mean, that's what I mean by normal. I just want to go to fucking Starbucks and go in there and crank my laptop open and edit a video to a coffee and not have to sit 6 feet away from. But there's a virus. So I don't know. I just feel like, believe it or not, there's a group of people out here who are trying to kind of, not blow their top. But I just don't know how long we can push this thing out, because there's some people that literally can't. I mean, I'm not referencing Michigan or anything right now. I don't know what they're doing. They're tripping. I mean, they're fucking shit up worse, man. People are dying. They can't even get to the hospital because they got the roads blocked off. The ambulances are fucking stuck in traffic. But that's like the extreme side of what I'm trying to say. But I mean, still, I don't think we should just all be sitting back, just waiting till someone else tells us we're good, just because we're getting money now. That's what I'm trying to say. I think we should still be like, all right, thanks for this money to survive. Great. We really appreciate it. Very unproportionate to income and, need, but whatever. let's actually continue to push the narrative of opening, the world back up. No. Now that I got $1,200, I'm gonna just go cop a sack and sit up and just watch Netflix. It's so sad. There's nothing wrong with copping a sack either. It's just like used to be rewarding, It used to be something to look forward to. I don't know. All I can say though is, if you guys like these, I don't mean sit here and rant, but I mean fuck it. No one else is here. What am I gonna do? Pause in between sentences. If you guys like these, I mean, to be honest, I've actually never asked this on the channel, but if you like hearing from me, let me know. Let me know. I have no problem cranking out a couple of these, hitting specific topics. If you're like, yo, this guy's annoying, but we need these interviews. I feel it. I feel that way sometimes too. Right after hitting the gas, I'm like, damn, I need to shut up more. But in the end, good comes out of it. People's lives are getting changed, and it's all about the mindset. People are starting to wake up to the fact that they don't got to sit around and watch other people make it. They can make it too. And unfortunately, just as people have been coming to that fact, is just as soon as we arrived at this corona bullshit. It's all good though. You know what? If you're a bad bitch out there, keep doing your thing. If you're a hard ass motherfucker, keep doing your thing. Whoever you are, non-binary, you know what I mean? Just fucking whoever the fuck you are, just keep doing your thing. Just know that I'm out here and I'm just, taking a deep breath in, letting a cool, nice, relaxed breath out, because at the end of the day, you're in charge. So if you want to let yourself lose your shit, you can. If you just kind of want to hold on, you can do that too. And my main message today would just be to try to stay sharp. Don't let this dumb you out, because I kind of noticed myself getting a little stupid. Not necessarily with my workflow, but just with my mental process. Just kind of being like, bleh. And it's easy right now to just kind of, but we can't. We gotta stay sharp. Fucking, if you see some shit that sounds skeptical, look it up. Look it up. If I say some shit that's wrong, hit me up. Tell me I'm a fucking idiot. Show me how I'm wrong. I love to learn. I love to be proven wrong. I'm just really passionate. That's the only thing about me. So I'm passionate about my information up until it's proven wrong. I'll take new information from there. Be passionate about spreading that information until, maybe I'm proven wrong again. Who knows? But all I can say is, we got another Corona Comfort on the way with Emma. We're looking at a couple more interviews that we're going to try to do, hopefully in person. And we got a couple more coming via Zoom. Only problem right now is that, I don't know. There's some people that I just don't want to do through Zoom. Not because we can't, just because I feel like those people have the type of energy that, it's kind of an in-person thing. But, we also got a vlog too on the way, a time-shared vlog. Stay tuned for that. Gonna do a day in the life with Agent Dooley. That man's killing it right now. Beautiful example. Not letting Corona affect him. And yeah, I mean, fuck it. Do your fair share of quote-unquote social distancing. But let's be real. If it's a 6-foot radius, I mean, we kind of all got it. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm very open to potential guests that you guys have that you want to see out here in the city of Atlanta. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Also, go check out a timeshared Instagram to see the visual art. Stay updated on when things are posted. I know sometimes I listen to a podcast, like the audio version, and then I go check their YouTube page out, and I put a name to a face, and sometimes it actually kills it for me. So I hope it doesn't do that. But if it doesn't kill it, follow the Instagram, put a name to face. Check out what's it called? If you're coming in off the podcast platforms, check out the YouTube channel. We sync the videos. Just kind of throw them on there just for fun. Why not? And I feel like I had one more thing that I wanted to address. Oh yeah, subscribe, comment, fucking like, follow, DM. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be good shit. It just engage. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm a fucking idiot. Like, what the hell, I expected people to be a little more harsh. But you know what? For the people out here who have been supporting since day one, we do it for you, because there's a huge group of people out there that doesn't want to see either of us win. And it's that group of people that, you know what? get our energy from, we get the motivation from. And I say that because I used to be one of those people until I realized that I could carve my own groove, find my own way, pave my own niche, whatever the fuck, and find success. So, yeah. My name is Charbel Milan, and you could call this a time shared one-on-one. All right. See you guys.